Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League hasn't even technically released yet, but literally everyone online is hating on it, and in this video I want to go over why. Now, earlier this month I said I was cautiously excited for this game. Rocksteady had no misses when they developed the Arkham games, so logically this game should be good too, right? Well, you thought wrong. Take away everything that made the Arkham games good. The atmosphere, the storytelling, the characters and gameplay, and you'd get what Suicide Squad looks to be. To be honest, ever since they announced microtransactions and battle passes were to be in this game, I knew it would be live service garbage. On top of that, they refused to give out review copies, which is a pretty big red flag in AAA game releases. I was honestly more excited for the controversy that would inevitably surround this game than the actual game itself. So what beef do people have with this game? Well, there's a lot to talk about, so in this video I'll go over most of the complaints I've seen about this game and that I personally have myself. Starting off with microtransactions, yes, we live in an age where even co-op games have paid skins and microtransactions and battle passes now. My own thoughts on this are pretty straightforward. This is not a multiplayer focused game, and it's fully priced, so it has no right having a battle pass. Even if everything that's paid is merely cosmetic, it feels like I'm playing a gross mobile game anytime I see microtransactions like this. And it's even worse because this is a fully priced game. Get that shit out of here. Customization in video games, especially fully priced games, shouldn't be gated off with a paywall period, in my opinion. And luckily it seems like a lot of people agree. It's a sad fact how common microtransactions are now in games, but I guess it is what it is. The somewhat lackluster gameplay is also what I've seen a lot of people complain about. Like I said before, Rocksteady is the studio responsible for the Arkham trilogy. In those games, combat is incredibly kinetic, fluid, and responsive. There are so many different tools, tricks, and moves that Batman has available to him, which varied up the combat a lot. Stealth was also a huge aspect, with the classic Predator segments of the game where you lurk in the shadows, picking off enemies one by one. The gameplay of the Batman Arkham games is still unmatched by any other superhero game to come after it. Yes, even that one, sorry. But not sorry. So it's fair to say that we were all incredibly excited to see what Rocksteady had in store for Suicide Squad. With its diverse range of characters and powers, surely they can make every character feel unique with their own combat styles and movesets, right? Well, from what we've seen, Suicide Squad boils down to a pretty run-of-the-mill third-person shooter. While movement does look pretty fast and fluid, everything else just looks super underwhelming. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Sharkboy, and Captain Boomerang all seem to rely on the use of guns, with some special moves reserved to each of them. I mean, you'd think Captain Boomerang would use, oh, I don't know, boomerangs, but no, he just uses guns like every other character, which feels like a missed opportunity to make these characters feel unique to play as. Honestly, to me, the gameplay really seems mediocre at best, and I guess I'll say it, even Gotham Knights did more to make each character feel unique than this game seemingly does. And the biggest issue that I and a lot of people have with this game is the way they treated Kevin Conroy's Batman. This was supposed to be Kevin's last parting performance, a send-off to the man who was Batman for decades, and he just gets shot in the face by Harley Quinn while sitting on a park bench. What a great send-off for such a beloved actor. I know it was written and recorded beforehand, so it's not like they could have changed the story, but really? Killed by Harley Quinn? The Arkham Trilogy Batman killed by fucking Harley Quinn? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and it kind of shits on the original Arkham Trilogy's legacy. In fact, the whole concept of the Suicide Squad fighting the Justice League and apparently winning makes very little sense to me. I mean, you're telling me Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn can stand toe-to-toe with Superman? Captain fucking Boomerang? I think all of this would be excusable if Rocksteady didn't say that this game is canon to the Arkham universe. I mean, it would make way more sense for this to be some kind of Elseworld shenanigans, but I think Rocksteady really just wanted to use the Arkham brand image to hype this game up. But really, there are so many retcons and plot holes that were created by trying to shove this game into the Arkhamverse. I mean, Deadshot isn't even the same person anymore. Batman, along with the entire Justice League, has been nerfed to a ridiculous degree, and worst of all, the Joker went from this to this? What? I saw someone call him the Giggler, and yeah, I guess we really are getting the Wish version of the Joker here. What the hell? So if there's one message you get from this video, let it be this. Stop pre-ordering these games, please. It just incentivizes big developers to put less effort into the finished product, as they've already got the money for it purely off their marketing hype. Instead of actually making a good game, developers will market the idea of an amazing game and then proceed to not deliver because, well, why the fuck would they? They have your money already. So yeah, that's about all I had to say about this train wreck of a game. I give it about 1 month before it dies. Let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna buy this game? At this point, I don't know if I'd play this game if it was free, let alone the $80 or $100 that this game costs currently.